Hello there, great person, and welcome back to Let's Watch Some Bleach. Today we will be reacting, or rather I will be reacting, to the PV that dropped after the episode, but I did not have time to watch it yet. And I also had to digest the episodes because they really did a number on me. So, but I'm pretty well now again, and yeah, some stuff beforehand, so there will be a Bleach German Bleach video. I will release that probably end of this week or start of next week. It's already recorded. It's about an hour, 10 minutes. So if you really want to know what the German means, the connotations the words have, and stuff like that, check that video out, of course. And I also had some time to think about Shutaro's Bankai, and I think I understood what it does now, and it's so overpowered. But let's just get into this PV reaction. I want to see what happens in Core 3 because, to be honest, I don't really know what will happen. I remember let's say the 4 big fights that are gonna happen, and other than that, I don't remember what they could do in 2 cores. Like what? So I hope they will have some teasers for stuff to come that I don't know about. And let's just have some fun and let's go. And as always, if you like this reaction and you're not yet subscribed, consider subscribing, liking the video, of course, or disliking if you disagree or don't like it, and comment on what you thought of this. So without further ado, I've stalled long enough. Let's go. Ooh. Okay. Ah, our good friend. Yeah. Interesting. What was that? There's some. And interesting, yes. I remember these things. What the frick is that? What is that? Oh, the best fight! The best fight was teased! And a weird. Good old Kamikaka. It's a very stylistic trailer. Yeah, Kamikaka. Oh, that looks awesome. Right, this happens. This happens, nice. The conflict. That can't be the conflict. Yuak doesn't like conflict. Oh, yeah, I think was that it? Interesting. Okay, that was that was something. Let's go through it. So of course the highlight I would say was, ooh, I don't know. For me the highlight was Chair Summer, and of course a certain Bankai teased, I think. Perhaps not. I don't know. So yeah, so we start where we left. It's interesting that they show some scenes from directly after last episode. We know, I think it's pretty much confirmed that they did not have time to finish the last 4 minutes or something like that, or something like the Zero Squad fight was extended more than they thought. Because this is okay, this might be from the last episode, but the Ishida thing was pretty clear. Yeah, okay, so someone was at the door. But anyway, so the Oreo stuff is looked like from an episode, and all the other stuff was very stylized. So I guess they they already have this part of episode 1, core 3, which is probably gonna be called A, let's not kid ourselves, or Mausoleum of Skulls, I think. But anyway, so this is Ichibe in front of the seal he drew. And now my wife forgot her keys. Anyway, so we've got the seal. And after that, we have. That is weird. What is that? That is very weird. I'm not gonna spoil, of course. This looks like a certain black goo. But why is it coming from below the sopas? Like it's coming from here. Or is that is that A? I'm not sure though. Like I don't know. It could be A. Weird. Because this is A. Like this is definitely A. Like he's it's Ichibe attacking him, and this is A. But I always thought it was 3 pupils, so this is weird. Why does he have two pupils? Or no, 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 no. I thought he had three. Perhaps I misremember. Yeah. So yeah, he is in a very powerful state here, possibly. So yeah, this of course will happen. I remember this, of course. But yeah, so they arrive, and actually, you know what is so weird? After they arrive, I felt like the manga had like 3 or 4 fights. I know the number of fights they had. I just don't want to really spoil it. So like there are like some fights which, looking back at Cour 2, actually, to the Quincy fights they had, which were very long in the manga as well, in part, and they were like 1 or 2 episodes max. I don't see, like, I cannot see more than 6 episodes left, or perhaps 8, if I'm very nice. If they extend the ending a bit, 10. So they have to add a lot of stuff, and I can't wait for that. Like that makes me really, really excited for the coming things. So Yorichi's there. Yeah, this is the most interesting one, I think. So Uryu survived the Bankai, and of course he would. And I will talk more about Uryu in the Bankai, I think, in the Shutara Bankai video. I will do one about that, because there is a lot of cool theories floating around, a lot of Japanese lore that people have brought up, and I will like collect that and try to figure out what it did. So, but basically, Uryu will manage to get out, I guess. So, I think he might either use his shrift or the Bankai's weakness. So if you are wondering what I'm talking about, you would have to see the Bankai video, I guess. But I don't want to digress here. So it's either he uses his shrift or he uses the Bankai's weakness to escape here. Yeah, and he does something. I don't know what this is. So we've got, I don't know what this is. This looks like a game, like backgammon or something. And we have a weird ring here. Who's wearing a ring? Or is that Muken? I don't know what this is. Like, this is a kanji, I guess. I don't remember what that kanji is from, so we'll have to see, I guess. And this as well, what is this? What could this be? Like, it's something metal? I don't know what this is. This is so weird. Oh, it might be a certain seal. Yeah, it might be the seal of... Okay, I'm not gonna beat around the bush. It's Eisen. This is, of course, Eisen, like, it's Chair-sama. So this might be Eisen's seal they tease. So I guess this might be Muken. Yeah, it might be the... Yeah, okay, I know what it is. I know what it is. It has to do with the seal as well, but I will not spoil more. So this is something to interact with a certain seal, let's say it like that. And yeah, that would mean, I think this is also, either this is a number, but I don't recognize this kanji as a number, so I don't think it's one, so it might just mean like seal. I don't know though. We'll see. We'll see. So then we have the good old Chair Summer. I can't wait for Chair Summer. And it's gonna blow people's minds. It's gonna be so awesome. I can't wait for this. My second favorite character, Aizen Sosuke. Oh, I can't wait for it. I can't wait for it. Then we have... Yes, this is also a bit weird. Looks like a Garganta, but it's not. It's Invaders Must Die. You can see it pretty clearly here. I don't know if that's a spoiler, because I don't remember if we... Yeah, I'm sorry. I think that might be a spoiler. So this is Invaders Must Die, but I will not talk more about it. But this is gonna be cool. This also makes me hope that a certain group of people who was like completely left at the wayside at the end of the manga and just randomly appeared for one chapter to fix something. And those of you who read the manga will know what I'm talking about. The others are like, what is he talking about? But that's how it's supposed to be. I don't want to spoil you. I don't want to spoil you this experience, because like experiencing this without knowing it, like I experienced that with Shutara's Bankai. It was one of the best moments ever I've witnessed in TV. So I think it's probably my favorite moment in TV I've ever experienced. Shutara's Bankai, like bonkers stuff. I think this is also Invaders Must Die. Yeah, I think this pattern is Invaders Must Die as well. Um, and I think it's a nail left behind by someone as well. Yeah. So what is this? This could be several things. And you probably know what this is. I don't know why. I think I should know what this is, but so it's either the Soul King without the crystal, perhaps, but I don't think so. I think it's Mimi Hagi. I think it's Mimi Hagi, but I might also be wrong. It might not be Mimi Hagi. It might be the Soul King power of Ichigo manifesting. So one of those two, I think, because we also have Zangetsu here. Like it's reflected in Zangetsu, I think, here. I'm not sure if that's what is conveyed here, but I think this might be the Soul King part of Ichigo. That, or not the Soul King part, what would you say, the Soul King like Rayatsu he has that was like the thing that grew from him when he was doing Irazu Sanzo. So yeah, and we've got his blades in the ground. Please, please let it already happen. This is from one of my favorite fights in Bleach, I guess, or from a conversation with Aizen. And it's of course, yeah, you know what this is. It's a certain accessory that my favorite character wears. Um, Gonna be a bit mystic about it. I can't wait for the scenes. Like the character will have some very, very badass moments down the line, and showing them here might imply that the baddest fight he gets will be in Core 3, which would blow my mind even more because that would mean we get a completely new extended ending. And I'm all in for that because it's gonna be so hype. It's gonna be so hype. And yeah. So this, of course, is a Quincy bow. Yeah, and we've got the A. So this is the A. And we've got this symbol. I think this is probably, and this is just me hypothesizing, this is probably, like this wing here is probably Ishida's vollständig. I guess that's his. Because why would the A come before? And this looks a bit like the stuff he had when he formed the arrow against Mayuri when he used Let's Steal. And if you want to know what Let's Steal really means and what the connotations are, yeah, check out my German Bleach German video it's gonna come out soon. I will explain it there. Yeah, here we have, of course, the Kamikaka. Can't wait for more lore about this as well. This I have heard that there will be extended content here, and I really hope for it because like Ukitake, he needs more. The way Skyward Zero needed more. I don't want a Bankai from Ukitake in this situation. I want the Bankai of Ukitake in hell. I just don't want it here in this arc. I want, yeah, perhaps a bit digressing, but what I really want now, after seeing Shutara's Bankai and what they did with the Zero Squad, I want Kubo to write the Hell arc as an anime. Because he's brilliant as a mangaka and I love it, but I think he can be even more free with the anime. He can like produce more content. He doesn't have to really take care of every single panel and stuff. He can sketch stuff and storyboards and stuff like the Bankai we wouldn't have gotten, I think, in the manga because the Bankai release of Shutara would have taken like 2 chapters knowing Bleach, and they wouldn't have allowed him to do that. Here it's like 2 minutes, and it's awesome. And you could really feel Kubo's input into the in the last past episodes, especially number 26. So I hope for that. And yeah, anyway. So this is certain like goo. Yeah, I mean this is Kamikake. Like you saw it. You saw it in episode 25. Like this is Kamikake. This looked very sick. Like I like the use of CGI here. It looks like just black goo, which it is. And I can't wait for this. Like this is gonna be so much fun. And we will get a very cool Hardo here. And can't wait for that Hardo. It's one of the most baddest moments I remember. And yeah, this is also future. Yeah, I think that was it actually. So the conflict. Why is it called the conflict? I thought the last one was the conflict. Like, what conflict is there still left? We have certain people being alive that will fight, but other than that, like, what's going to be the conflict? I don't know. Anyway, so that was the reaction to the trailer. A lot of cool teasers and some predictions and wishes now for Core 3 and 4, and some things I think will not happen. I don't think so. So in this part, I think I will get manga spoilery, So because I try to keep it spoiler free till now, but now there will be spoilers for the manga, which might mean nothing anymore, having watched the past 2 episodes. But be warned, this is gonna be manga spoilers. So I think we will not get Ukitage's Bankai, as I said before. He will be in hell. I also, as I said, I think the Hell arc will probably be an anime adaptation. I hope, because they also have the old Gotai captains as animations already as characters. And I don't think we will get the Squad Zero Bankais, because I also think they will be in hell, because as far as we know, hell is not that interwoven with the 3 worlds. So they could use them in hell, and I hope they will. I hope they. I don't know. They could make Oetsu, Tenjiro, and Kirio go down to hell, and Senjumaru will be left at the platforms, and Ichibe, of course, as well, perhaps, because we know they will be revived after they get defeated next episode. I do think that Uryu will use Vollständig and Antithesis, but I also think it will only be possible because of the Bankai's weakness, which as I will not get into that here, but I think that Uryu, one of the components you will use to defeat the Bankai will be Antithesis, and he will of course undo all the Bankai with Antithesis, giving him a probably very, very baddest moment. After that, Shutara will get clapped, and Ichibe, you know what will happen. We will get Futin to Satsuyo, then he will die. And then everything is like, we don't know. We will get the Schutzstaffel fights. I guess we will get them Core 3. We will. I hope that Kyoraku's hairpins will imply that the Lily Barrow fight will happen next core Core 3, because I can't wait for Baby Hold Your Hand, which is my favorite fight of the whole manga. I can't wait for Lily Barrow versus Shunsui. Urahara versus Asuken, I hope will be in this core as well. And I really hope it will be extended, because it's basically, in the end, Urahara uses Bankai and wins it. It's like, it was too short. And it was the point, and I remembered, I think that was the chapter when, like, I think Urahara activated Bankai in the chapter, and the next chapter was the message Bleach will end in like 4 chapters or something. Like, it was around that time at least, and I think it was the penultimate volume, the fight. And yeah, so I hope we will get. So I basically want all the Schutzstaffel fights. I will predict that Hitsugaya will kill Gerard, perhaps with some additional help from someone. I don't know who. Perhaps a Visor, perhaps Lisa's Bankai. That would be a badass way to introduce her Bankai. And also, like, because we kind of need some. Now we don't need it. Lisa's Bankai, Adiba's Bankai might also, and Izana's Bankai might be in Hellark as well. Because they probably need a healer when they go to Hell, and Izana is pure healer, so her Bankai will probably come up there. Might save some people. But I digress a bit here. So the Schutzstaffel fights will be, I think Aizen will still be in the chair. Aizen will shoot down the weird blobs we just saw in the trailer. Can't wait for that. Can't wait for his I will shoot down the Soul King Palace line. I guess Nanana is dead, so he will not be a problem to us. So it's basically gonna be, if I remember correctly, so Ichibe and Squad Zero will be beaten. Ichigo will fall down after stabbing the Soul King. Invaders Must Die will come in with Yukio saving them. On the ground, Kiraku will free Aizen, or at least bring him up. Aizen will shoot down the goo. Yuak spews out when he becomes the Soul King. And after that, the Schutzstaffel fights will be there. And I think that will all be next core. And that would lead us to about episode 8 or 9. And if they really extend the fights, it might be episode 10. And I think, and either they really, really expand on a lot of stuff, and they will make it 13 episodes because we have confirmation that more Ukitake stuff is coming, and we will probably get some more backstory. But this is a wild theory I'm gonna put out here. I think I know what Cour 4 will be. Like, I don't know, I believe it. It's a theory I had since it came up. So I think Cour 4 or the end of Cour 3 will be the same. It will be Yuwak breaking Ichigo's Bankai and going down to Soul Society through the portal. And I think Ishida will use antithesis on it and they will go to the past or something like that, or to another world. And there will be a whole different thing. That was what some people, and it wasn't my initial idea, but I liked it a lot. It was what some people thought when that came out. So then between the final fight of the series and Ichigo's Bankai breaking, there will be like this sub thing where they go to another place through the portal first, through antithesis. Perhaps, but it's a wild guess. So what else would I say? Let me think about it before I end the video. Yeah, I will definitely think Gerard fight will be overworked. We have already had the tease for his heart. He said to Shutaro when she attacked him with Shiragami that this needle can't stab my heart. So we might get. You know what would be really cool when Ika Sanjinka kills Gerard in the end. Like I hope that they have their little like Toshiro, Kenpachi, and Byakuya will have their tag team battle against Gerard, and they will just finish him off. That would be very, very cool. Like I would be so fine with that because we now know the Auswählen will not happen. I think it's pretty safe that the second Auswählen will not happen because it made no sense in the manga, and I think it was just to end it. Like Kubo was like, okay, we'll use Auswählen, everyone's dead now, you walk and boss battle, let's go. So that will not happen. I also think that Haschwald will fight Busby and die, together with Busby probably. And Lil Toto will have a bigger role because last episode or the penultimate episode, they focused so much on Lil Toto and Busby. And we know Busby will get the friend arc. Yeah, right, that's gonna happen. So the friend arc might also be extended to 2 episodes. It would be like a half an episode, let's be honest. So it would be probably 2 to 3 episodes extended, which might give us more lore and might tell us who the mysterious Quincy girl is because she's not in the flashback arc. In the friend arc, she's not there, and we know she has to be important. Like she had such a dope design. I can't wait for that. And we still have Argola, Hubert, and Seidritz there, so we will probably get that as well. And yeah, but I think because we saw in Shutaro's Bankai, Haschwald burned to death, and I think Busby will kill him, but Busby will die the same way. I think that. I don't actually know. It might also be that Haschwald will face off with Uryu, but then Busby comes in. But to be honest, I don't think Uryu will fight Busby anymore, Haschwald anymore, because we will get an antithesis explanation in the next episode, and all that fight was Uno reverse cards, which made no sense and was very boring. And we already know the balance, kind of, like it was used twice now very prominently. We don't have an explanation, but I think that's fine. So I actually don't even know if that fight will still happen. So yeah, that's my ramblings for the score. If you like this, consider liking, subscribing as well as I thought. And of course, in the comments, tell me what you thought about this, and keep an eye out for my German terms video in Bleach, and also my my Senjumaro Bankai video, which will probably be out in like 1 or 2 weeks. Because I have some Wheel of Time to record and some One Piece. I can't wait for that. And yeah, now all that's left is to say I hope you have a great, great day. Please take care of yourself as always, and see you soon, hopefully. Bye.